Good day, mate. Today I'm going to talk about chapter 3. Um in chapter 3 I learned about 7 different approaches and understandings of leadership and leadership styles. Um the 7 different approaches would be the traits approach, the situational approach, functional approach, skills approach, relational approach, transformational approach, authentic approach. Um, so I'll start off with the traits approach. The traits approach is the idea that someone was naturally born a leader and had traits that made them become a born leader. Um, if you weren't born a leader, then that person may have had uh, obtained the psychological or physiological traits that allowed them to be a leader. Or I'm saying they were born with those types of traits that help them become a leader easier. People that without those traits may not be as likely to be born of a leader, but I do believe that anybody can be a leader. Um, I think you have to develop those traits though to become a leader, which anybody can develop any traits in my opinion. So a situational leader is a leader that uses effective leadership, and that varies in different situations. So basically, this type of leader can be exceptional at something like teaching young kids, but they may be awful at teaching older kids. Just because someone's good at teaching young kids doesn't necessarily translate to being good at teaching older kids. So if you're good at X, you just because you're good at X, you're probably not going to be good at Y. If you're good at Y, you're probably not going to be good at X. It's different. It's situational. Uh, in different situations, you will have greater ability to thrive, succeed, and do well. And um, so like you're athletic. Let's say you're athletic and you're really good at basketball, and you're with a bunch of people, younger people that play basketball, and you are powerful, you're strong, you're skilled. Those people on the basketball court may look up to you. They may really, really think you're great. They may think you're a great role model. But if that person goes into a school and is in a classroom of a bunch of other scholars or academic people, he just because he's good at basketball does not mean he's gonna be a role model or leader to people in the classroom that uh, are academic or good at math because they don't. He doesn't have the skill set. It's just situational. He in certain situations he may look like a leader. For me, I look like a leader in amongst my friends because my friends have all the same interests as me. We like to do crazy stuff. We like to jump cliffs. We like to climb things. We like to go to abandoned houses. And back in high school, I used to do that stuff all the time. I was the ringleader. People looked up to me because I found the hot spots to go to. I jumped off things first. But amongst school, like classmates, no one looks up to me. I'm horrible at school. I don't. No one knows what I'm good at. People don't care about me being good at exploring things in school. It's just situational. Um. So let's see. The functional approach is when a leader does something in a certain way to accomplish that task more effectively. Um. So you got to do something. It's you show leadership when you do a certain task or order. So if you can be a leader just by doing a event, doing something, but it doesn't necessarily translate to being a complete leader. Skill approach is when you learn effective skills necessary to be a leader over time. So you can become a leader just by growing in leadership, growing in skills. Relational approach is the approach where you learn to relate with your followers. I would think that I have that. I'm a leader in that way. I can relate to my people that hang around with me, and I can show sympathy, and they can show it back. I'm relatable and personable, so people may grow respect and um, want to follow me or think I'm a good leader. So, yeah, the traits approach is the last one, and um, basically there's 5 traits that are with the traits approach: cognitive abilities, social appraisal, locus of control, personality, and motivation. And the 4 types of leaderships is something else I learned in the chapter: directive, supportive, participative, and achievement oriented. That's all. Thank you.